welcome to another episode of Dorset Catchers. This time I bring you to the qualifying match of Bearley Lakes. This is the first time I've entered this venue. I've done a walk around, I'm already fishing now, but like I said, we've done a walk around, done the peg draw, and luckily I come out sort of midway. The first pegs I wanted have gone, but luckily I had, I don't know, was it probably my fourth choice of peg out of 10, so I'm quite happy with that. There's 10 pegs in this. There's a couple different qualifiers, and obviously to get into the final this is a 24-hour and well, I think it's more like 26 to be honest. And the next sort of step up is a 48-hour. This is the first time I've really entered a match myself, actually on my own, so it'll be quite interesting. First time I've fished these lakes as well. Obviously it's being run by Josh, who's taken on the Southwest Carpers events, so it's quite nice to actually meet him and interact with him other than when he's fishing, rather this time it's when I'm fishing, so it's quite interesting. Like I said, as for fishing sort of terms, obviously I'm already set up, I'm already rolling. I managed to get a swim with one of the cabins, and the weather turns later, so it's quite nice. Like I said, I'm on the Rowan Lake. I've got the cabins. It's quite nice. It's got electric as well, so I don't have to use my power pack later. So I'm quite happy, to be honest. As for rods, I've got 2 on PVA bags. They've all got a mixed bag of pellet. They've also got your live system dumbbells, your sail boilies, and like a nice little mix, to be honest. I've also, obviously I'm doing a PVA sock this time. Normally I do bags, but I'm sort of changing that approach a little bit because I've added maggots to the mix as well. And I've also got maggots on the hair as well. I've put them on with a maggot clip. I normally put them on with floss, but I'm making a slight couple changes to my tactics. Obviously still using the similar rigs to what I've used before, but instead of having the loop on the end of the hair, I've just got a simple maggot clip. On top of that, my right hand rod is against my right hand margin, my middle rod is against the island, and my left hand rod is against my left margin. If I see any fish move out in the open water, I will move out at least one of my rods to open water, but fingers crossed they're okay where they are. They're on top of where I've seen moving fish, so I'm quite happy with them at the moment. Morning update. So I managed to catch a fish last night. It was pissing down with rain, but managed to get one. There's a showing fish, I don't know, just before it turned dark. And it's funny because Josh was the first one to notice it, and he mentioned to me, he said, that's where you want your rod. So I went over, managed to get it dead on spot, clipped up, brought it in, changed my bait, put a PVA sock on. That was on a sail freezer line boilie, well, mainline the freezer range. What I done was I chopped it in half, and I also put half an NS1 in between the two and chucked it out. The fish come in, is a nice pretty scaly, quite a decent sized one as well. It's £19.10, so one of the bigger fish in this lake. They are bigger. I was told they go up to £30. There are a couple 30s in here, which is quite nice. Obviously I'm thinking about later on coming back to stay here for a week or so, looking at the caravan next to the lake and stuff. It'd be a nice place to introduce Lily to fishing. Like I said, anyway, carry on. I've had one fish, so I'm happy. I haven't blanked. I'll struggle to catch up now because they are a few fish ahead of me now within the match, but it's nice because I'll just sit back and just relax now and just watch the rods and hope for another one. But whether I do or not, it's another question. If you're interested in coming down here to fish, it's definitely worthwhile. It is an incredible place. Not just having caravans next to the lake, or having the huts and cabins next to the lake, but it's nice just to see what they've done here. It is quite a pretty place. It's the scenery views, especially up here on Rowan Lake, is quite nice. You've got all the bird life and everything ground, and like I said, we've been watching the starlings fly around in flocks above our heads, and watching them swoop and sweep all through the sky itself. It's been quite nice to watch whilst fishing. But like I said, last night, once again, I caught a fish when it's pissing down with rain. It always seems to be the way, but hey ho. So I managed a second fish, which was a nice double figure common. It wasn't as big as what I wanted, but nonetheless it was a good session. 2 fish, first time I've been here. I'm quite proud of that. The second fish come off the same spot as where I was last time. And I was over here in the corner, just the back of the island, which seemed to produce for me, so I'm quite happy with that. And we'll see you on the next episode.